guys, Bepper here, and welcome to another video. So today I am doing a Q&A, and I know what you're gonna say. Q&As are boring, Bepper. No, not my Q&As. My Q&As are fun. So let's go ahead and jump right into the first question. The first question is, what color was your first ever spike? Now, I don't really remember what color my first spike was. Maybe yellow or something, because it was probably the worst color. Like, if we're thinking about this rationally, it was probably the worst color spike. But I do remember what color my first legendary glove was. Back when legendary gloves were really good, I was very excited to get a legendary glove. And I remember, I saw someone wearing a legendary glove, and I'm like, I need that. I need it. And you know what color it was? It was black. It was the rarest color, and I got it, and I was so happy, and I was like, yes. So while I don't remember exactly what color my first spike was, my first legendary glove was black. Anyway, on to the next question. When did I find Animal Jam? I found Animal Jam in early 2012, so that's like I've been playing Animal Jam for like almost 5 years now. If you think about that, that's like a long time. That's like a third of my life. That's literally, I've been playing Animal Jam for a third of my life. That's a long time. What den would you want to live in if you had to live in it forever? Okay, so let's go ahead and check out some of the dens we have here. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the den shop is in Coral Canyons, right? Alright, go up to the Coral Canyons den shop, and let's go ahead and see what den I would live in if I lived in it forever. So we have the snow fort, but that's a bit too cold for me, because I'm always complaining that it's always too cold, so like, I wouldn't be able to live there. But then again, I wouldn't want to live somewhere, like, super hot either, so not the water park. Also, like, it's too small. It's too small in there. The small house, it's kind of plain and boring, so not that one. The mushroom hut is nice, but, the mushroom, like, I don't know if that smells or not. Like, do mushrooms smell? So I wouldn't want to live there. The fantasy castle is pretty cool, but it seems secluded from everyone. Like, it's up on this giant, like, hill or whatever. I don't know about that, because I don't like being alone. Also, like, if I had children, like, they'd drown in the water, so, like, no. The princess castle, I mean, that's pretty cool. It's a castle, and it's nice, and it's big, and it doesn't look like a dungeon, so that's definitely in the running. The volcano den. I don't want that to erupt while I'm living inside of it, so definitely not that. The enchanted hollow is pretty cool. I mean, like, it's literally a den. Like, I would love to live in that. I'd love to live underground. Next up, we have the treehouse den, but I don't really want to live in a tree forever. Like, what if the tree gets cut down? What if, like, there's a hurricane and the tree falls down? Like, that's scary. Like, no thanks. Then we have just the regular castle, not the princess castle, and it looks kind of dungeony. Like, I like it in Animal Jam, but would I really like to live in a castle in real life? Probably. Actually, yes. Yes, I would probably live in this. Alright, let's see our other options, but I'm probably gonna go for the castle. The restaurant. Ooh, living inside of a restaurant, but then I'd, like, have to eat everything. And then I'd eat everything, and then I'd be like 5,000 pounds, and that would just not be healthy, so I wouldn't be able to live there. Next up, we have the art gallery, but I feel like only rich, snobby people named, like, I don't know, Bertha live in art galleries. Like, is that just me? But, like, I don't want to live in an art gallery. I like going to art galleries. I don't want to live in an art gallery. A winter palace, that's too cold. A bounce house, that'd be fun, but, like, you wouldn't be able to put anything in it. Because, like, bounce houses, they could, like, deflate easily. Like, what if you put a bed down and then, like, the bed deflated the entire thing? Then you wouldn't have a house. So, not that. Sir Gilbert's palace is actually pretty awesome. Like, imagine living in a palace. Pixel place, that kind of just messes and trips out my brain because it's so pixely and I don't know. I don't like that one. Peck's Den, I mean, that's cool, but I don't know. I kind of wanna go to Sir Gilbert's palace. The Sky Kingdom, that's pretty nice. Or the Soul Arcade Den. You know what? I'm gonna have to go with Sir Gilbert's palace. Like, unless they come out with a Grilly Den anytime soon, I'm gonna live in Sir Gilbert's palace forever. What was your very first AJ video like? Oh boy, let me tell you. So basically, I had a channel before this channel and before my first channel. It was called the LPS Lover 818. Because I was obsessed with Littlest Pet Shops at this time, because keep in mind, I was 11 years old. And my first video, I didn't know that I had to, like, speak in my videos. I just kind of typed what I was gonna say. But I did have a microphone in my computer, so you could hear me typing. So let me just give you, like, a simulation of what my first video probably looked like. And then I just, like, keep typing. Like, it was literally the worst thing ever. I think it got, like, 2 views. And no likes, no dislikes, just kind of, like, 2 views, you know. I don't even remember what it was called, but I remember I was sitting in my den, and it was just kind of, like, really awkward. Oh, also, I made it on Screencast-O-Matic, so just imagine a giant watermark right here. Just a giant watermark saying Screencast-O-Matic right in the corner. So, my first video ever probably was terrible. What is your favorite land? I mean, this always alternates with me, because I love all of the lands, but probably, Crystal Sands right now is probably my favorite, but before, I'm pretty sure it was Mount Shavir. But then again, it could be Coral Canyons or Serapia Forest, I don't know, they're all so good. What is your favorite leg item? Ooh, this is interesting. Now, I don't really like spike wristbands. I don't really know why. I just don't like the look of them on my animal. I get that they're really fashionable and stuff, but I just don't like them personally. I like elf cuffs, but I kind of like these better. Snow leopard slippers. If you don't know, snow leopard slippers came as a promo gift from the new Animal Jam boxes that just came out. They came in the winter box, and I am so happy I got these. Oh, they just look so cute. So if I had to choose a favorite, like, leg item, foot item, whatever you want to call it, I would definitely choose these. If you had to get rid of a land area, which would you want to get rid of? Oh boy, this is actually quite difficult. And they said land, not water, so I can't just get rid of one of the water places that nobody uses. I like Temple of Zyos. I go there often. And I like Jamad Township. That's like the main place. We gotta keep Jamad Township. If it weren't for Apendale, we wouldn't have the pets, but I love Mount Shavir because we get Coco there. All role players everywhere use Serapia Forest, so if I took that away, they'd kill me, so I can't do that. Coral Canyons is reserved for the traders of Animal Jam, like the people who trade a lot and stuff. But so is Crystal Sands, so the only place I think I can get rid of is Kimbara. So you know what, Gabby Wild is just gonna have to find another place to live because Kimbara, I'm sorry, it has to go. It has to go. It has to go. It's gone. I'm sorry. Sorry, Kimbara is leaving. Kimbara is leaving the premises. So someone wants me to name the Koala Alpha? Really? You think that I'd have a hard time naming the Koala Alpha named Cosmo? There's Cosmo. He's the Koala Alpha. There's Grilly. He's the Wolf Alpha. I love him. Sir Gilbert, the Tiger Alpha. Lizzie? Did I just say Lizzie? I mean Liza. Liza, the Creepy Panda. Then there's Graham, the Creepy Monkey Alpha, Peck, which is the Weird Bunny Alpha, and who else? I don't think there's any other alphas, right? I mean, there's other alphas, but those are the main 6, right? Peck, Cosmo, Graham, Greeley, Sir Gilbert, Liza. Yeah, see, that was easy. That person think they can trip me up, think I don't know my alphas. I know my alphas, you weirdo. Acting like I don't know my alphas. I know my alphas. Alright, this question kind of goes along with the last one. If you could get rid of one alpha, which would it be? Okay, you know what? I'm just going to switch into another den. I'm not even going to say anything, and you guys are going to have to, you're just going to have to guess, which alpha would I remove? So, clearly not Greeley, you know, I love Greeley, but if I just go to this section of my den, can you guess who I'd remove? I'd remove Graham, the guy who has, like, worms as eyebrows. He's disgusting. He disgusts me. He serves no purpose, and I do not like him. Or maybe I'd remove Liza, because she's creepy and she takes pictures of children. Or I could just, like, take out Sir Gilbert and remove the competition. But then again, he's actually kind of nice. Like, if I didn't have Greeley in my life, I'd want Sir Gilbert, okay? He's, like, my second favorite alpha. Like, everyone thinks I hate him. I mean, I do. Because everyone thinks he's better than Greeley for some reason. Which, no. Like, Greeley is the best. Greeley is the MVP. But, like, you know, if I didn't have Greeley, I'd have Sir Gilbert. So, I wouldn't want to remove him. He's actually, he has, like, a purpose. But Graham, he's disgusting. He disgusts me. He has worms for eyebrows. He has no hair on his eyebrows. They're just big pink little things on his face. He's disgusting. He disgusts me, and I would remove Graham. This one is actually really interesting, and I think it's the one we're going to end off on just because it's, like, so, like, thought-provoking. When did it occur to you that you were considered a famous jammer? I feel like once I reached around 5,000 subscribers, I knew, and that sounds really weird, and that sounds really stupid because a lot of people today have like 30,000 subscribers and they're still not considered famous. But hear me out. This was back in like 2012, and back in 2012, there was like barely a community for Animal Jam. I think Julian too at the time had around like 10,000 subscribers when I had that many subscribers, and he was like the most subscribed to Animal Jam YouTuber in 2012. So yeah, back in 2012 when there was not much of a community, 5,000 was a lot of subscribers to have in the Animal Jam, like, world. Or maybe it wasn't then, but maybe it was when I got my channel deleted, and it had like 11,000 subscribers when it got deleted, and when I made my new channel, everyone subscribed like instantly. Or maybe it wasn't really when I hit a certain number of followers, but maybe it was when I started getting crowded in Animal Jam all the time. Like now, if I go out into Animal Jam, into Jamad Township, someone will recognize me in about a few seconds and be like, oh my god, it's Bepper! Like, let's just wait a few seconds. Let's just pause and be like, let's just wait until someone notices me. It took about 20 seconds for someone to notice me. And so I guess that's when I'd say, oh my god, they're actually Greely. Their attempt of Greely, that's amazing. But I guess I'd say, yeah, when I started, like, getting swarmed in Animal Jam all the time. I don't really exactly remember when I started considering myself to be a famous jammer. I mean, I still don't really consider myself famous by any standards, but I guess a famous jammer would be an accurate term. But I don't really know when I noticed myself. I just kind of, like, enjoyed the process, and I was like, yeah, this is great. So I don't think there was a definitive moment when I just knew, like, I was a famous jammer. I guess it just kind of happened over time, and I was like, oh, wow, that's exciting. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.